Hi there, Fabled Ways here, and today we're starting something new. We're doing a monthly talk and questions video called the Monthly Memoirs. This will be my way of keeping up with you guys and keeping up in the loop and answering some questions people have submitted on the Discord and other stuff like please look for it type stuff if I have some available. It's sort of my monthly little off-the-cuff talking thing. That being said, I want to preface this a little bit by telling you guys about the platforms that I'm on now. I've set up a Twitter and I hope you guys will follow me on it. It's Roy the Fabled. In the same vein, I have a Discord server where you can chat with me and some other folks that have participated in the video, so you can be asked to participate in the video or submit questions that I'll be answering in the monthly memoirs like this one. Lastly and most importantly, I've started doing streams on Twitch. Yes, I said a while back that I wouldn't be doing any for a little while, but after featuring I'll Leave the Fullest stream, I guess I caught on to the stream fever. My channel there is Roy the Fabled as well, so if you want to catch me streaming some Final Fantasy XIV, music production, or League of Legends ranked games, maybe even some Sims games or other games you could request me to play on the Discord, that would be the place where you watch me, well, do that. You can request the games on Discord, and I will only really play them if they're interesting. If it's like a Tetris game, then Now, on to the Q&A. Is mayonnaise an instrument, asks Roy the Fabled. Vandal Swiftblade asks, damn, I was gonna ask about the mayonnaise. If we can call you Roy, does that make you our boy? Yes, it does, sir. Alexia Rezen asks, do ghosts change their clothes? Well, if being a ghost means that you pass on to the afterlife for eternal existence, roaming this realm, then I would believe, yes, you would be able to change your clothes because it'd be really fucking boring if you couldn't. Ditto asks, what's your favorite color? Blood red. Just kidding, Delamwood red. Just kidding, it's blue, actually, but, you know, edgy. What got you into making Final Fantasy XIV videos, asks Alexia Rezen. Well, the main thing that got me into it was I saw other channels like starting out, like for example Grail Gaming was one that I watched early on. I think I was under the 500 subscriber mark, so from that I kind of saw his channel grow and I saw how he did his things and I kind of caught the idea that he enjoyed doing it. And then I was part of Zeppla making the logs video, which was the FF logs video, and I really liked the fact that how it all went in terms of directing and all that, and I thought, fuck, I could do this as well. This would be pretty fun. And then now that I'm doing it, I'm actually really enjoying it. I come up with a lot of ideas whenever I'm like taking a shower or something, and it's like, yes, I'll put that down right now and I'll just do it whenever I get the opportunity. Like I've got a new one in mind that is basically going to be a Final Fantasy XIV jackass type thing. So maybe I'll do that as like a short for like, that'll be like 20 seconds, so that could be an idea. Vandal Swiftblade asks, what is your favorite thing about Final Fantasy in general? I think the giant overbearing lore, that if you kind of noticed, a lot of the Final Fantasy lore is sort of like the same thing in principle. It all follows like one giant universe. I don't really like a lot of the Final Fantasies. The only one that I really liked, I've noticed, are exactly the ones that play up in Ivalice and all that kind of stuff. And I think Final Fantasy XIV is kind of like, sort of based in Ivalice as well. For example, when I brought in like the Legend Returns patch, I was really excited for the fact that they brought in Rabanastre, and I think they did a great job of portraying it. I really wish we went more into the city of it, and we got to see more characters apart from like Ramza and all the other characters and Begamnon, but like more of the Final Fantasy XII characters. But I guess they don't really exist in that time. Maybe they will, maybe they don't. I don't really know. But I really love the Ivalice universe, like that kind of universe for the tactics universe. I thought that was great as well. So that's what I love the most about the Final Fantasy games, is like the overall aesthetic, but specifically the ones that play in Ivalice, because I love that universe. Why did you pick an RA, asks Lava. Well, I actually played every single race that the game has to offer, including a Lalafell, including a Rodent, including a Makrotor. And I wanted to make a unique looking character, and I think I nailed that with the aura that is Fable. That's why I play an aura, is that I think I made something unique, and I think I made something that people can recognize, so boom, there it is. Mishiro asks, did you expect your channel to blow up this quickly? I did not. I did not expect the growth. I wouldn't really call it blown up, but I did not expect the growth that it had, because of the sheer fact that I owe a lot of it to the people that helped me out. Like, for example, Mishiro, for example, Alexia, for example, the other people that appeared in the videos, for people that wanted to allowed me to request them to like feature in the video, like for example Larry, for example Denmo, for example Snoopjack. Like having those people in the videos also really helps, because, you know, I kind of do leech off of their names in those videos because they are in the title, so it's like, oh, they're in there, so please check it out because it isn't interesting otherwise. I really like them featuring in there. I really appreciate it as well. I kind of make the joke every single time somebody asks me, he's like, oh, hey, aren't you the guy with, and, or why are they in your Discord and all that kind of stuff. I usually say like, oh, I'm leeching off of their names because first I'll profit off of their names, then I'll buy a swivel chair and an evil cat to stroke on the swivel chair and I'll go like, yes, mittens, and then I'll start up like a Patreon and take over the Final Fantasy community, and, you know, that kind of stuff. So it is obviously a joke. I don't ever plan to own a cat. No, but I didn't expect the channel to grow up that quickly, and I think I owe it a lot to the people that helped me out with it, including Mashiro. So, you know, thank you very much for the help. I owe it a lot to you guys, and hopefully you'll continue to be part of the channel as it is now.
Leave the Vola asks, are the allegations against Dead Blank true? Yarr, all allegations against Dead Blank are in fact true, matey, including murder of a duck family, mutiny on 7.5 ships, the half being his own, theft of bread, liquor, and stealing a mutant child that was green. It's all part of the lore.
And then there's 3 anonymously submitted questions. If you don't want your name appearing alongside the questions because maybe they're rude or something, then you can DM me them personally. I'll put them into the chat myself so people know that they're being asked and all that. What is something you wouldn't associate with you that you like? I really like wrestling. I specifically like NJPW and, to a smaller point, WWE. There's going to be people that tell me like, oh, it's fake. Well, it's more so scripted than fake. I specifically like NJPW for that part, is that the ending, yes, is very much so predetermined, but there's a lot of improvising in the match with what they're going to do to see how the crowd would respond, see if they can feed off the audiences, and it's very much being able to control the crowd to a certain degree. NJPW is very much so about the legitimacy of wrestling. They are able to hit each other for realsies a lot more because of the fact that they simply have less shows that they have to fulfill in a month time. Like, for example, I think they only did like 1 show every month for a little while. So, you know, as opposed to like WWE where they have to fight 4 times every week. Yeah, if you beat people up for realsies in that environment, you are very much going to kill someone eventually, and because there's already been a couple of deaths, they have to be very, very careful with what they do to each other. Some moves are very simply banned for that reason because they could cause extreme injury or trauma. So NJPW I prefer much more because of the fact that it's much more sporadic when they appear, but it's much more legitimate and it looks far more entertaining to me. Do you hope to make YouTube your job one day? Well, yeah, I think everybody that does YouTube would love to make YouTube their job one day. But if I have to be realistic about it, I think if I ever were to make this my job, it would be a combination of voice acting, music production, and YouTube if I ever wanted to make a living off of media in general. This kind of leads into the next question of how much money have you made off of YouTube so far, which was also asked anonymously. I have made nothing off of YouTube because I don't have any ads enabled or placed on my videos. None that I have placed myself anyway. I know YouTube likes to put those on the videos in general anyway, even if I don't give permission for it, because of the fact that they're still a company and they still want to earn their money off of it. It's also because of this that I don't have ads enabled, that YouTube doesn't share the videos as much. I don't appear in sub boxes, I don't appear in related videos much quicker because the algorithms take into account that YouTube is able to make money off of the videos, and because of the fact that they're not able to make money off of my videos, I have maybe 500 subscribers, maybe at the time that you're watching this, possibly, maybe more, maybe less. And I should be able to reach those 500 people, but it's not because of the fact that there are now people who do have ads enabled on their videos. I think the algorithms work like that, where if you have ads enabled, it doesn't matter what your channel size is, there's a much more of a chance that you reach those channels rather than the people that you're subscribed to. I remember that being a big deal back in like the starting days of the adpocalypse, that this was the basic ways that YouTube was handling these things, and I still think that kind of applies today. So if you would like to support the channel, then the best ways to do that is to subscribe, to like the videos, to share my Twitter and my Twitch if you do like the things that I do on there, and to of course share the videos that I do. I think I said that? I might have. So I do gain much more from peer-to-peer sharing. Like, for example, if you have a Discord and you put the video in there, I have much more to gain from that in terms of like viewers, in terms of like subscribers and growth, rather than waiting for YouTube to kind of bring people into me, because that is not going to happen. That is just not the way that they do things. That is not up to me to control either. So if you want to support the channel, that is the way to do it. Just follow me, like stuff, comment, and share the videos. That's really it. Oh, and of course, if you want to share it and like if you want to support me on Twitch, then the way to do that is, you know, watch the stream and share that around. So that'll do it for this month's monthly memoir. I thank you very much for submitting the questions and sitting through my ramblings. I hope to see you in the next one. And of course, like I said, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @RoyTheFabled. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's @RoyTheFabled. If you want to support me on YouTube, it's Fabled Ways. Subscribe, like, and share the videos, all that kind of stuff. Basically, the whole spiel that you usually get. Thank you very much for watching and listening or anything, and I hope to see you again soon.